Welcome to New Homes in NorCal with the American Dream TV. I'm your host, Christopher Brown. Today, we're taking a look at one of the most unique things I've seen here in Rocklin, California, the Quarry Park Adventure. Let's go take a look. Brandon, thanks for joining us today.
Of course.
So tell me a little bit about you and how you got involved in this, and let's talk about the project.
So my name is Brandon, as you just said. I've been working for the current manager operator for 7 years now. I kind of come from the industry. I worked in a lot of different ropes course and zipline places before this, helped build a few. So I do anything from training to maintenance to building to managing now. One thing I really love about this quarry in particular is this specific quarry was actually the quarry that the granite that State Capitol was built out of. It came straight from this hole in the ground.
That's amazing.
Which is really, really cool.
Tell me a little bit about how Quarry Park Adventure came about. This is what was a liability for the city, but turned into an amazing asset.
So it was exactly that. Like you said, they mined for many, many years, and then after they stopped mining and it became an inactive quarry, it became a liability. People were kind of breaking in and trying to do their own free climbing. We constantly have people come in to talk about like, oh, when I was younger, I used to kind of break in to climb
all the
stuff.
good stories as a kid.
Exactly.
Yep.
The city did something really, really cool. They basically saw the space and decided, I want to give something back to the community. And they saw people breaking in to climb and everything. So they're like, hey, let's make this a safe place for anybody of all different ages, all different skill levels to be able to come in and participate in that.
So you talk about all different ages. Sometimes you think about this is really kind of a kid's thing, but what's surprising when the adults get here?
We have things from summer camps, spring camps, winter camps for kids. But even just this most recent Valentine's Day, we did a Valentine's Day special where you get to come out and do a sunset climb with your significant other or your date that night. And it was a huge, huge hit. We had a ton of people come out and a ton of couples.
Amazing.
Yeah, so all sorts of things.
So talk about some of the different assets that are here. There's a lot of different experiences that somebody can do here.
Just kind of behind me is our Kids Cove area. And so it's kind of a giant netted in playground. They don't need helmets or harnesses or anything like that. They can just get up there, climb around and anything. And that's from anywhere from 3 to, we recommend 10, but technically can hold up to 13-year-olds. We have zip lines. We have a ropes course with 7 different routes on them. We have something called the Via Ferrata, which is Italian for iron pathway. And it's what I explain it to is like a hike along the actual perimeter of the quarry.
I saw the videos of that, it's a little wild.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We have the free fall, which is right here behind you, where it's a 40-foot from the top to the bottom, but you free fall about 10 feet. It catches you and lowers you the rest of the way down. We have our rappel, which that one, the most nerve-wracking thing would be the swing out, but once you're swung out, you get to do a cool army man drop down as you bounce off the wall. I find it really relaxing, I find it really cool. Finally have our rock wall. We have 10 different rock walls, starting from short, like 10, 15 feet up, all the way up to about 35, 40 foot up and a little bit more difficult, and it gets harder and harder the more left you go. A lot of the climbers do like to come out and do a lot of the ropes course in particular.
So as we were walking out here, some kids were going off on the zip line. How long is the zip line?
The zip line's about 400 feet long. So, I mean, the ride's about 10 to 15 seconds, but you can go up to 30 miles an hour on it. There's 3 side-by-side ones, so you get to race your friends, which everyone loves to do.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's always a good time. Brandon, this was a great tour of the property. We're super excited to take a look around, and thanks for having us out. Well, we had lots of fun at the Quarry Park. Now we took just a 3-minute drive right down the street to This is Granite Terrace by Keusder Homes. This is one of the hottest selling new home communities in all of Rocklin right now, and I think a reason is not only the homes, but its convenience. It's located with easy freeway access, tons of shopping right down the way, and there's so much more to see. Let's go take a look inside. There's 4 floor plans available here at Granite Terrace, ranging in size from about 2,000 square feet on up to about 2,600 square feet. Prices range from $599, just shy of $700,000. All 4 to 5 bedrooms and all have at least 3 bathrooms. Designer selected finishes are throughout. You'll see that in every detail here. Storage is a plus in every home here, and you'll really see that as you walk through. With all the floor plans, there's something special, and it's really something to look at. Let's take a look. Well, we started our adventure at the Rocklin Quarry Park. We ended here at the beautiful homes at Granite Terrace. Guys, I'm your host, Christopher Brown with the American Dream TV and New Homes in NorCal. We will see you next time.